I was dating this girl, right, and we were in a fight. She was like, I just don't know how you can hurt me and not care. And I was like, that's not true. I do care. And she was like, no, you don't. And she started crying. It was that real guttural cry. Sounded like her pure life essence was in pain. That real mentally ill cry where you can tell something's not right up there. And I'm just listening. I'm like, damn, I feel nothing right now. Like nothing at all. And it was so liberating. I told her, I was like, you know what, you're right. I don't think I care. You should probably move on and find somebody else. She was like, what? She was still crying. I was like I'm hearing you right now, and it's not doing anything for me. I don't know if I was just, pretending to care this entire time, and then I started believing the fantasy, because that's what society wanted me to do. And it's just, it's so complicated, but it's just right now I'm unfazed. If anything, I'm just annoyed a little bit, but also I like it kind of because it's like, damn, I really meant this much to you. But like at the same time, I guess you're just not the one, because if you were the one, I would probably care. And that's nothing against you.
A man that doesn't have these little feelings for you, even the fact that you're crying and you needed that reassurance, is it really a man for you? Because I really don't get why your woman wants a reassurance from you, and what she gets is that the fact that you saw her asking for it and crying and being all like, I don't know, you don't care about me, you don't care about me. That now hits your head that you don't actually care about her. You don't even want her. She's not even the one for you, for her asking for the reassurance. Are you okay? Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? My name is Mara Davis and I'm back again with another interesting video. Alright, I have a few stitches to share with you all, so sit down, relax, and let's watch the stitches together.
Nothing at all. And it was so liberating. I told her, I was like, you know what, you're right. I don't think I care.
This is actually a very good segue into the fact that you should only be dating people you have the capacity to date. Like, if you're dating someone with mental health issues and you know nothing about that, leave them alone. If you don't have the the compassion, the understanding, the empathy, the patience to deal with someone who's dealing with something outside of you, if you can't step outside of yourself and be there completely for that person, leave them alone. If you're dating someone with a disability and you don't know what that's like and you don't have the patience, understanding, or care to deal with it, leave them alone. And you, as the person who are dealing with something, if you're realizing and seeing signs of a psychopath that you're dating that doesn't have simple human empathy, and you're constantly trying to rationalize or justify your feelings, and you're starting to guilt and judge yourself for things that you're going through, leave.
I was dating this girl, right, and we were in a fight. She was like, I just don't know how you can hurt me and not care. And I was like, that's not true. I do care.
Hey, I will pay y'all an extensive amount of money. Like, I'm talking big bank, big dollars, to keep Michael Jackson off my timeline. Leave that man where he stay.
I was dating this girl, right, and we were in a fight. She was like, I just don't know how you can hurt me and not care. And I was like, that's not true. I do care.
I mean this with all the disrespect that my body can muster. You are not a good person. Being aware of how toxic you are and taking no steps to address or change that just makes you a bad person. You're not emotionally intelligent because you know how terrible you are. You're just an ass. As a matter of fact, when you are aware of it and take no steps to change it, that makes you a narcissist. This video is, delete this, sir.
I was dating this girl, right, and we were in a fight. She was like, I just don't know how you can hurt me and not care. And I was like, that's not true. I do care.
Somewhere along the line, men have convinced themselves that just being plain honest is morally decent and good. I'm here to tell you it is not. There's a quote that says that honesty without kindness is brutality and kindness without honesty is manipulation. And I think this is a very good example of that. And I find it really interesting that he says that he doesn't care because honestly, if she was the one, he would care. But I think what he doesn't realize is that epiphany that you're talking about, the real epiphany of it is that it doesn't happen like that. You don't value women as people. That's why you cannot extend kindness in your honesty. So literally, the love of your life could be standing in front of you and you would fucking humble it because you don't see women as people who deserve kindness and ease and care. You don't. So you would fuck it up.
And I'm just listening. I'm like, damn, I feel nothing right now. Like nothing at all.
You are a terror. A terror. Stop coming to us with these stories. Please, please go tell a therapist. I can't take it. Like, I keep being surprised and I can't take it. Next time I see you on here, I'm gonna grab you by your goatee.
Liberating. I told her, I was like, you know what, you're right. I don't think I care. You should probably move on and find.
Raise your hand if this was triggering to watch. It's the way this person said that they kind of liked it, that there was a woman in front of them crying, expressing hurt feelings, and they were like, I kind of like it because I didn't know that you liked me that much. I like the fact that this is creating so much pain for you because it means you care. That is dangerous behavior. That is a horrendous way of thinking. Me having empathy for this person in the video deters me from thinking, oh, like they're just a really bad person. Maybe, but not necessarily. Clearly this person lacks empathy. And that's where shit gets really harmful. Because when you don't care about hurting another person, when in fact it brings you some kind of pleasure to hurt another person, that behavior should not be applauded. People in the comments praising this person saying like, oh, you're just being brutally honest, I respect it. You can be honest without being cold and mean. So this person should really look into that.
Damn, I feel nothing right now. Like nothing at all. And it was so liberating. I told her, I was like,
one of the things I'm learning about myself is that whenever I grew up around situations that involved a lot of intense emotion, I would often just sort of shut down mentally and emotionally. It's a common strategy that a lot of men tend to use because we're often not socialized to understand how to process big feelings. And so when we see other people expressing them in real time as they're feeling them, we don't know how to handle it. And oftentimes we just either shut down or just emotionally disconnect. But what's so weird about this particular video and others like it is that he's bragging about the fact that he's doing this, or he's at least treating it like some sort of like revolution in his thinking that as a positive. I'm no expert, but I'm curious to know how many of the people that related to what he was saying are men who experience severe emotional distress and trauma at a young age and don't realize that this is how they cope.
Thank you all for sticking around to this point. Don't forget to put down your thought down in the comment section. Go ahead and put what you think about it down in the comment section so we can have conversation there. All right. So then, for me, I feel like he's trying to say, okay, it's good to be honest. Yes, no, that's good to be honest about your feelings to someone, but there's sometimes, as a wise person, you need to do, when you see something, you need to be wise, you need to be tactful, you need to use your brain before you do some things. You have an argument with your girl, you hurt her, and she was like, I feel like you're hurting me because you don't care about me. And she's crying, and you're feeling good that she's crying, you're feeling like, okay, for her to be asking this kind of question, definitely you don't even care about that. Or seeing her in that position now hits you that definitely I don't even care about this girl. So let me just tell her straight up, I don't care about you, straight up. Like, I don't care about you. You're not the one for me. And you are bold enough to carry your phone and come and post it on your page as a proud nigga that you are. Make it make sense. It just shows how you don't, like, as someone say, is a narcissist behavior, of course. You're wicked. That's what I want to say. You are just wicked. You're wicked. Like, even if it hits you that you really don't care about her at that point, you shouldn't just say it like that. You shouldn't just continue hurting a woman's feelings. And that is why most of these men, they are everywhere. They're like everywhere. They're like everywhere. And they feel like what they're doing is normal. But it's not. But it's not normal. The audacity for you to even come to your page and start saying something like this, it shows that you're proud of what you did. And comment section, of course, people are like, oh, you're brutally honest. I wish you can be like that. I love honest people. It's good that you stood out. You don't care about her. Blah, yada yada yada. But really, I'm not saying you shouldn't be honest. But as a wise person, if you want to be wise, when you see something, there's a time, okay, let me just say this, there's a time to be silent and there's time to talk. So even if you've seen that you don't really care about her, can you just be silent and make her feel better at that point? And maybe when she's okay, then you just be like, okay girl, can we end this or something? Because I actually don't feel this relationship anymore. you know, but not at that stage that she's in. But then, not all men care about us, which is fine. It's not a new thing. But you all, females, women, beware of men like this. That is why we are putting this video here. Beware of them. They are not to be taken serious at all, and you are not the problem. They are the problem. That's all I have to say for today's video. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. Do you agree to be brutally honest with somebody when it comes to their feelings? It's okay for you to agree, it's okay for you to disagree. I'm just sharing my own opinion, and I would love to hear your own opinion down in the comment section. Thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.